Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the weekly challenges that we got. It starts today, Tuesday, May the 20th. It goes to next Tuesday, May the 27th, 2025. Let's take a look at this week's weekly challenges and see what we get. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. Different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's particular daily, weekly challenges giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips are greatly appreciated. If you do wondering why I have a little more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 50% boost. 25% of that comes claiming right off the current Season 20 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. The additional 25% came from me drinking a score booster drink during our daily challenge video. Of course, we can only use 1 score booster drink per day. It gives us an extra 25% on top of what we have already. That's pretty awesome. Of course, we do have the Invaders from Beyond event here in town. The aliens are in town for 2 weeks, starts today, Tuesday, May the 20th, and we have it right up to June the 3rd, 2025. Now, I do have a video I made last year show you a great way to complete Invaders from Beyond. The only thing that really changes in that event is basically the landscape, because it can happen at 6 different areas around the map, okay? And you can also spawn in your own aliens during random encounters, and I show you how to do that in that video as well. It's all timestamped. All right, let's take a look here, Jim. Build a floor wall decoration in a shelter 15. So in case you did not know, get yourself a free shelter here in the game. Come up here, right up here to Vault 51. Now, if you're a brand spanking new player, never played Fallout 76 before, I would say the hardest part is making your way up here. Again, the event, or the quest is only about 5-7 minutes long. It is very easy to do. There are no enemies, and at the end, get yourself a free vault as well as some decorations for that vault. Now, I did that video just last year with my low-level character. You can check that out if you so wish, if you run into any snags. Now, if you're a returning player and you were played all the way back since Season 13 scoreboard and made it all the way to rank 100, you would get yourself a free sound stage shelter there as well. And if you paid for Fallout First just for 1 month and never paid for it ever again, if you're able to claim the Vault Lobby Shelter, you'll always have that Vault Lobby Shelter even though you don't pay for Fallout 76 anymore. Or Fallout First anymore. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, right on, Jim. Yeah. All right, let's go inside of our vault here, buds. That's enough talk. All right, so here's the vault lobby shelter right here. And what do we have to build in it, Jim? Build a floor or wall decoration in a shelter 15. All right, good stuff. So again, to go to our build menu, it's the same button as you would select if you're outside in your camp. Let's go down here to floor decor again. Really depends on how long you've been playing the game and what you have available to you. But if you don't plan on keeping it, I highly recommend that you build something that doesn't cost a lot of resources. Okay, so it's going to be different for everyone. I usually recommend mats and rugs. Usually get mats and rugs very early on in game, like from claiming workshops, and fairly cheap from buying them from other players' vendors. And usually mats and rugs will only cost you cloth and rubber, or cloth and rubber, and that's usually something that most of us will have on us. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft some of these rugs here. And it's only cost us cloth, but as you can see, we get all kinds over there. And if you do choose to keep what you build, definitely nothing wrong with that either. It's up to you at the end of the day. There we go, done just like that. Now, if you do decide to scrap them like I do, you do get half of your resources back. Just be very careful. You don't accidentally scrap something that you don't want to scrap, okay? And I definitely have done that, did that mistake before, so that's why I always like to kind of share that with people. All right, done just like that. All right, let's head back outside here. Pretty dark inside this particular shelter. Wait for that counter to catch up anyway. Alright, let's see what's next here. What else can we do in our camp here, Jim? Craft any chem 6. Okay, so don't get this confused with collect chems. We actually have to craft chems. Of course, we do that right at the chemistry workbench. All right, let's pop inside here. Now we get a chem. Now this is different of a reskin of a chemistry station, but yeah, the way you get the chemistry station is very early on in game. So when we leave Vault 76, the most of us, we come right down here to Flatwoods, and there's a tavern down there. We interact with the 2 kiosks, and that is the very first quest that you do in the game. It's how to become a responder. At the very end of those 2 quests, you get yourself the chemistry workbench plan. Another way is right up here at Morgantown Station, actually. There's a chemistry workbench right inside the station, but I would say 8 times out of 10 that I go there, there's always a plan for the chemistry workbench right on the floor next to it. Alright, so that's also another good option. Alright, let's go to our chemistry station here. Again, this is just a reskin of the OG one. We'll go down here to healing. And most of us will carry, stim packs, Radaway, and Rad-X on us, okay? And all we got to do is craft the diluted versions, alright? And the diluted versions, of course, is purified water, 2 of them. And, of course, the bottle, or the bag, or the injector, or the Radaway, Rad-X, and stim pack, alright? Now, there is a couple perk cards that will help us out here for this particular challenge. If you go here under Intelligence, the perk card is called Chemist. You get double the quantity when you craft chems. Let's go ahead and apply that bad boy. And of course, under Luck, we are crafting anything. We do have a perk card here called Super Duper. If you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. This level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance to get double results. Let's go ahead and apply that bad boy. There we go. Let's go back to our chemistry station here. And we're going to go down here to healing. If we head back down here, and as you can see, instead of diluted times 2 is diluted times 4. But if you take a look at the right hand side, it's the same requirements as if we were crafting 2, okay? And that is the chemist perk card, right? That's the chemist perk card in action. Let's go ahead. We're just going to build, craft one of them here. All right, so Super Duper obviously didn't kick in, but if Super Duper did, it would have gave us the 6. All right, let's do one more here. So it kicked in that time. Alright, thanks game. So now we have 10 of them, but that's fine. So a little bit more bang for your buck, basically, using those 2 perk cards. Just don't forget to put your perk cards back the way you had it. This way. There we go. Alright, nice. Alright, let's see what's next here. Going through these a little bit quicker. Collect soap 14. Alright, so a couple of weeks ago I did make a video on where to find soap here in the game. The video is all timestamped. You can definitely check that out if you so wish. Most bathrooms will have soap in around the bathrooms. Fort Defiance is a pretty good spot, as well as a good spot for ghouls as well. In around the White Spring area, another pretty decent spot in the White Spring Golf Club. Eastern Regional Penitentiary, I find a pretty decent spot there as well, another good spot for ghouls. One of the best spots for soap is actually right due south of New River Gorge Bridge East, so right about this location, right about here. Again, be careful going down this hill, it's a pretty steep hill, you can definitely kill yourself going down the hill. But that is the skeleton in a bathtub. And of course, right up here at the Darling Sisters Lab in a wheelbarrow, there are 8 or 7 of them there, I should say. Sorry, 7 of them. And that's where we went for our daily challenge video here today. And of course, ghouls. I'm not saying every ghoul will have soap on them, but I have found, quite a number of ghouls having soap on them from time to time. As we have the upper lower parking lot just west of Vault 76. Again, Eastern Regional Penitentiary. The lower section of Clarksburg, in around Morgantown, just wandering the streets and even the monorail system. You'll come across little patches of 4 to 6 ghouls every block and a half or so. Pretty good spot for ghouls. Level 50 D&B building, Charleston Capitol building here in Charleston. right here in Lewisburg. Again, anywhere in around the White Springs Greens, the White Springs Golf Club, another great source for ghouls and soap. So we went to Darling Sisters Lab for the daily challenge video. So let's pop here to New River Gorge Bridge East. And we'll make our way down that hill towards the skeleton in a bathtub, because there's about 21 of them there. And that will definitely do. Now you will have to remember that we do need quite a bit of soap, and everyone and their dog will be going at this location this week. So definitely have patience, okay? Server hop a couple times. If you're not having any luck, try those other locations I show you in that video for soap, okay? And, you know, again, we have all week to collect it. So again, we are here. We're going to head right due south from where we spawned in. Again, as I mentioned, just be very careful going down this hill. As you can see, you can easily kill yourself, cripple yourself, unless you have a jetpack. Go right to this large radio antenna pylon here, whatever you want to call it. Here's our skeleton in a bathtub right here, and I suggest, because how many people are looking for this week, I recommend only take what you need, okay, and save some for other people. All right, so just an FYI there. All right, just kind of be courteous to other people is what I would mention. All right, let's check the next one here and see what we got. Like to Burnt Book 25. Okay, so I do have a great video here on the channel. I only show you one location in that video. It is right here in Summersville. It is the house on the right hand side. It is the Burnt Book house. Okay, and again, as with the soap, okay, you have to remember that this house has so many books and objects in it for being a little house. A lot of people come to this house and empty it right out, because that's how they reset their game, by picking up 250, 255 items. So I think someone actually told me one time that they server hopped this building 13 times until they finally got on a server where they had the burnt books, okay? If you have Fallout first, obviously on private servers, it's a lot easier. But if you're stuck to public servers, it can be quite challenging, all right? Another pretty good spot for some burnt books. If you come here to the childhood overseer's home right here, you actually spawned right here. And if you take a look over the railway tracks, you'll see the overseer's childhood home. It is the small blue house, right, just directly west from where you spawn in. And if you head upstairs, I would say there's probably about 6 to 8 burnt books up there. And even here in Helvetia, there are burnt books in the bluish house right across the street from the yellow house on the corner on the main road. You head upstairs, take care of those scorched obviously, but head upstairs, there's a couple of bookshelves there, and there's probably about half a dozen burnt books up there as well. Now, I have been told from some reliable sources that if you come across burnt magazines, okay, burnt magazines are also considered burnt books. All right. Now, I have not tried that myself, but it is a very reliable source, so I definitely believe it. I'm going to have to make another little video on that at some point. I find the burnt magazines are a little bit harder to come by, and there's not a whole lot of them at one spot. All right, so just an FYI on that. Let's go to the burnt book house here. We'll go right here in Summersville. There will be some weakened ghouls here as well, so we'll take care of those bad boys. Missed them twice. Let's head inside here. There's all of our burnt books there, ready to be picked up. Shoot that guy in the face. Let's we'll get this guy right here. Get the guy upstairs here too. There we Okay, all good stuff. So here is the upstairs. As you can see, all kinds of burnt books here. All kinds of them. On the, even on the couch there. Even in this room, again, more burnt books. Head downstairs here, all along the stairway here. This shelving here. This shelving and that shelving. All kinds of burnt books. Let's go ahead and pick these bad boys up. Again, so many items inside this house. A lot of people will come here to reset their game, so it's going to take a little bit of patience, okay? Unless you have a, Fallout first and you have private servers, that's really where it's at. Will definitely help you. And again, if you do come across those burnt magazines, definitely pick them up. And if you know good locations for burnt magazines, by all means, put them in the comments, and we'll definitely take a look at it sometime. And it's a good way to share with other people. All right, let's see what's next here. All right, scrap junk to produce fiber optics 10. So fiber optics is a junk item where we cannot use the bulk and scrap method. So I think there's a Tinker's Workbench right down here, actually. Oh, maybe not. What are you thinking, Jim? Let's go back to our camp. I don't know why I was thinking there's a Tinker's Workbench down there. Maybe I was thinking in a Sons of Dane compound or something, maybe. I don't know. All these houses' basements look the same to me for some reason. Unbelievable. Yeah, okay there, buddy boy. Jimmy boy. As I was saying, scrap junk to produce fiber optics 10. So fiber optics is not a junk item, and we can use the bulk scrap. Excuse me, bulk and scrap method. Let's go ahead and go craft here just to kind of show you. Excuse me, but sorry about that. Under bulk. So under the F section, all we have available to us is fertilizer. So even though we can use the bulk and scrap method for many junk items, unfortunately not all junk items, we can use the bulk and scrap method. I find microscopes. Microscopes are the best way to get fiber optics. If you go after fog crawlers, again, they'll have fiber optics on them. We can find a lot of fog crawlers during the event called Moonshine Jamboree here at Sunday Brothers Cabin. Just an FYI. So we can find microscopes in many great spots in around the wasteland. Right here at the Morgantown High School, in the science lab right on the main floor. There's 4 of them there. Right over here at Ella Ames Bunker, there are 6 of them right down here in our lab. Right down here at Hawksbill Weather Station. It's a pretty good spot there for microscopes as well. And there are 3 microscopes here at White Springs. If you use the front door entrance, this particular icon here, take a right up the stairs, you go to the tavern, you get to that medical bay, and there are 3 microscopes right in that medical bay. Now, unfortunately, we only get 1 fiber optic per microscope, so we will need quite a few of them, all right? So let's go to the White Springs just to kind of show you that. It's a free fast travel once when you discover it, of course. Let's go right inside, again, the front door entrance. Be a little bit quicker. All right, take it right up the stairs, as I mentioned, to the tavern. So here's our medical bay right here. There are 2 microscopes right here, so let's pick this guy up. Let's check our Pip-Boys. You can see 1 microscope gives us 1 fiber optics, as well as some other great stuff there as well. There's that one, and the 3rd one is right across the way here. There we go. Nice. So there's 3 of them right here. All right, so let's pop up here to Morgantown High School. Morgantown High School will have a bunch of scorched around. I will just take care of them. It's funny, there's ghouls everywhere else, but right at the high school and inside the high school, it's all scorched. Pretty funny. Let's lock and load here, Jimmy boy. We're going to go right to the front door here. Take care of this scorch right around the corner here. Right to these white doors right here. Let's go right inside. Alright, so there should be a scorched up here. Nope. We're going to head right downstairs here. This is the main floor. We're going to take a left. Shoot that guy in the face. Here is the science lab right here. There's 4 of them right here. So there's 1, 2, 3. Where's the other guy at? Did I pass it? Oh, he's knocked over. Right on, Jim. 4. Walk around in the dark, Jim. That's what's going on there. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just need 2 more. Let's go over here to Ella Ames' bunker. You actually come to Ella Ames' bunker very early on. I would say with my low-level guy, I'd have to check back, but I believe he was level 25 when he came over here. You know, just following the Overseer's missions, basically. What's good about Ella Ames' bunker, there's no hacking, there's nothing involved, you just walk right in. Just rush right in here, there we go. Sometimes there's a couple of cave crickets wandering around on the outside there. This door here, turn our light on. And there's no enemies down here at all. Go inside here. Go right down this door. We just keep heading right here and go right straight down the hallway. This is Ella Ames' lab right here. And there's 6 of them. As you can see, there's all kinds in here. Alright, good stuff. Let's scrap up these microscopes here. Oh, we got 9, so we need 1 more. There we go. Let's go ahead and scrap them here. There we go. Scrap detector use fiber optics, 10 for 10, done just like that. Pretty sweet. And there's like 1, 2, 3 more. Nice, as well as some Rad-X and some other great chems down here. And this is one of the few places you can find a little puffer there for Addictol, I think it's called. In case you get addicted to anything. But I don't see it here for some reason. I haven't picked it up in a long time. Surprised it's not here. Alright. Let's see what's next, Jim. Alright. Let's go ahead, kill a K930. So we went over this during our daily challenge video. So different types of canines here in the game. We have wolves, we have mongrels, we have foxes. Even the mutant hounds are considered canines here in the game, alright? So let's go look at a couple locations here. Aaronhold Homestead for 6 mongrels. If you're lucky enough to spawn in Leader of the Pack here at Tyler County Fairgrounds, there'll be 3 packs of wolves, and at the end of that event, there'll be a wolf horde, which happens in around this area. Again, there'll be another 3 or 4 there. Right here, Green Country Lodge. If you head back up towards the Wayward, right about here, there's 3 more mongrels up there. Right over here at the, Big Fred's Barbecue Shack, there should be about 4 foxes up there. Right here, Autumn Acre Cabins, that's where we went for our daily challenge video. There'll be 6 wolves up here. Now, in terms of mutant hounds, many great spots we can find them. There'll be a couple in around Grafton. There'll be 1 here in Grafton Dam. 6 to 12 here in Grafton Steel in the Grafton Steel Yard. I believe there's a couple in around here, Wade Airport. All kinds of them here inside and outside of West Tech Research. 2 of them here at Huntersville. I believe there's a couple even over here at the General Steakhouse. So many great options there for us. Let's start our journey right up here at Aaronhold Homestead. And hopefully this will take us to the hour for the Invaders from Beyond event. Now, if you can get on a server with Leader of the Pack, you can get it done really quick. If you have that event on that server. Where are these guys at? Oh, there they are. Even if you go after Blood Eagles and you let them hit the alarm, When they hit the alarm, usually there's a couple of canines that come out in terms of mongrels, okay? You can definitely go after them that way as well. And around blood eagles. And leader's right up here. Just a little crown on him. There we go. Nice. That's a pretty nice little spot there. Alright, let's go right down here to Green Country Lodge, and we'll take care of the 3 that are just up the road. Alright, so this Green Country Lodge, we're going to head back towards the Wayward up here. Again, there'll be 3 mongrels right up here. Nice. Now, sometimes if you're lucky, again, right up on this hill, sometimes there'll be foxes up here, and even foxes over here, but it's not 100%. The type of animals that spawn here is totally random. Alright, let's go to the next spot here, Jim. Let's go after some foxes here at Big Fred's Barbecue Shack, unfortunately. For them. Cute little foxes there, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. I know. Alright. Let's pop up here to Autumn Acre Cabins. And there'll be the 6 wolves up here. Again, we were just here for our daily challenge video. And hopefully they will be back. They are nice. Oh, coming after me now. Uh-oh. There's another one around here somewhere, I think. Oh, they're there. Holy! Yeah, I like the fair play there, bud. Grab these alien blaster rounds here. Nice. Alright, good stuff. So let's check another place here. Let's go up here to Grafton Steel. It's going to be a little bit hairier up here. Again, we get to fight all those super mutants, but we'll go after those mutant hounds. Log and load. There should be one guy over here with his little buddy there. Right, let's go over here. There'll be one more right down here. Just trying to pick off the easy guys here. They're shooting at a rock, apparently. Do you see how that's counting? Uh-oh. Sounds like he's right behind me. There's a boy there. Let's get up here for a second. The boy there. Put him down, face first. Oh, right there. Hi. Good shot. Oh. Lock and load, Jimmy. There we go. Kill a K9 30 for 30. Let's get out of here. escape. Shut this light off. Gonna go for it. There we go. Under this rock. Wherever. Alright, good stuff. Let's see, so we're about 5 minutes away from the top of the hour here. Let's see what we can start here. Alright, destroy robot 30, so not real specific on the type of robot we can go after, but let's go ahead and take a look at some locations here for robots. Of course, we have the upper section of Clarksburg. We have the Arctos Pharma, Baltic Agricultural Research Center right down in Flatwoods, whether you spawn in fertile soil or not. Charleston Train Yard, right down here in good old Beckley at the Beckley Mine Exhibit. There'll be 4 Robo-Brains down here at Hawksbill Weather Station. Right up here at 98 NAR Regional. Right over here, good old Robco Research Center. Now, turrets are also considered robots here in the game. Right here at Bloody Frank's, Berkeley Springs, Dyer Chemical, and of course, good old Harper's Ferry. And of course, if you ever wander around the wasteland, you'll come across those 3 large vertibirds that are kind of protecting that little cargo bot there carrying the government aid drop. If you knock them out of the sky, they are also considered robots. And of course, the drones, the alien drones that we come across during Invaders from Beyond, they are also considered robots as well. Alright, so let's pop up here to Clarksburg. We'll start our journey up here. And again, we will be joining the event Invaders from Beyond here very shortly. We'll be going on a server with other people. So again, the upper section of Clarksburg will have your robots. Lock and load. There we go. Oh, a little eyebot there. He's kind of ducking. See that? He's ducking us there. Good flying on his part, I guess. There we go. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead here. We're going to go to a server with other people. And that's what I recommend doing for Invaders from Beyond. Event, it is a hard one. No, I tried it a couple years ago with 3 other people. And again, it was 3 years ago or so, a couple years ago. And yeah, we didn't fare so well. Tried our best, but yeah, we failed it. Alright, good stuff. Let's go after these robots here. Wait for that to pop up. go through this again a little bit here. Stuck right in there. Someone came through here already, apparently. And that's why I do these videos on private servers, just because of times like this. Definitely play a factor in your gaming experience. Like somebody just kind of came through here. Yeah, alright. Let's check the map here. So we do have Invaders from Beyond. Let's go ahead and join it. And again, as I mentioned, the alien drones, like the little guys with the one eye, they are considered robots as well. Alright, so this one here, where are we at? Down here at Garahan Mining Headquarters again. This will, I'm gonna take a look at this here for the Invaders from Beyond Daily Challenge.
And I will be your remote support during this invasion.
And there'll be robots around here too when you first arrive, actually.
Our goal is to destroy the brainwave siphons. They are currently protected by force fields, but defeating alien leaders should lead them.
And again, I highly recommend, if you're kind of focusing just on robots alone, just the little drones will do. But of course, everyone and their dog will be going after everything. See that little drone right there? He's a robot, okay? And again, all I'm trying to do is trying to get one of my ammo to land on him. Don't really have to kill him per se. Somebody else can kill him, but at least if one of my rounds land on him, we're good. We get credit. Only a couple of us here. Really? Oh, okay, right there. I always recommend to people in these events, I know everyone's kind of in a big rush and a hurry, but at least try to wait a minute or two for other people to join. We do have 6 minutes, maybe 6 minutes and a half until we can actually have to start the event. Lieutenant Kappa there.
No time to lose. Destroy that brainwave siphon.
Alright, nice.
Second siphon. We need to draw out another command.
Now I do have a video here on the channel I made last year all about this event. Again, the only thing that changes is the landscape in terms of where it is located, but you do the exact same thing, alright? And you can even spawn in your own aliens if you so wish at certain locations for random encounters, alright? And again, I show you how to do that as well. Just trying to get the alien drones here. There we go. Oh, let me get over there. So, Captain Alpha and Omega, they are also considered robots as well, because they are considered drones. Get out of the way there, that red marker. So if you ever see that red marker on the second and the third wave, just be very cautious of it because it will knock you down. Let's make our way over here now. Oh. These drones here. Right, General Zeta is about to land here. I don't see any more drones around. Nice job. I see that those people are on top of each other. Alright. Let's go ahead and collect. Beautiful. And the good about aliens, they're good for circuitry and electronic parts. How can I get past this guy here? Just gonna go around and pick up the spoils. Out. Nice. Nice little haul right there. So I don't think we got, we did get quite a few drones there. As you guys saw, it was that's why I kind of have it highlighted and tracked so you guys can see it popping up as we're completing them. And that's how I was doing. Like, I wasn't really killing them per se, like focusing on one. I was just kind of shooting around at everything. As long as your bullet lands, makes a good landing on what you're going after, you get credit for the kill as well, even though you didn't kill it. Alright, FYI there. So let's finish that one off here. All we need is 3 more robots, that's fine. Let's go over here to the Hawksbill weather station. It's usually pretty quiet down here. So let's pop down here. There'll be 4 robo brains, we'll just go after them. There's our boy there. There you go, destroy a robot 30 for 30, done just like that. Nice. Alright, let's go over here for a second where it's a little quieter. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, so just be 1 left. Alright, good stuff. Kill, uh-oh. Okay, no, right on. Kill human enemy 30. So different type of human enemies we have here in game. We have blood eagles. We have cultists. Uh-oh. Did something... Okay, I thought it froze on me. Cultists, blood eagles, and communists. Alright? So we have communists right down here at Camp Liberty. this type of icon here for cultists here at Clancy Manor. Crosshair. Actually, you know what? Let's go to a private server here, because I have a feeling that we're going to run into a lot of dead human enemies around. It's a pretty busy server. Let's just go ahead and we'll just do it now. Then we'll get into the little discussion, a little spiel there. Just to find just a little bit easier on the private servers so we can go after, and they're there, and definitely feel for the people who are stuck on public server. Can definitely make it hard, a little bit more discouraging and frustrating. I definitely understand the feeling. All right, let's take a look at this again. Kill human enemy 30. So again, different type of human enemies. We have communists, we have cultists, and blood eagles here in the game. Right down here at Camp Liberty, we have communists down here. In terms of blood eagles, this type of icon here, and cultists, this type of icon. Now, one of the few exceptions is, of course, right here at Point Pleasant. Of course, we know there's about 20 cultists in around here, but some nice squishy guys. For lower levels, we have the Crosshair, we have Clancy Manor, Twin Pine Cabins. Now we have Oregon Cave. There's only 3 entrances to Oregon Cave, okay? But again, you have about 10 or 11 cultists down there. As I said, about 20 here in Point Pleasant. Hunter's Ridge, Kanawha County Cemetery. We have good old Blood Eagle Alley, like the call starts down here. The Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, the Kill Box, Pigsty, Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp, Bloody Franks, Dagger's Den, Ripper Alley, The Vantage, Crimson Prospect, Moth Home, Lucky Hole Mine. Yeah, many great spots. Let's go down here to Camp Liberty, and we'll pay a visit to the communists. I believe there's usually about 15 of them down here, so let's looks like his eyes were closed there. See that? All right. And again, if you have a couple grenades, any weapon will do. You're good to go. Now, you will come across cultists, blood eagles, and communists that look like ghouls, all right? You will come across that here in the game. But as long as their title, see that he's a little canine there, still says, you know, blood eagle, cultists, or communists, you still get credit. So we did test that out a couple of months ago because someone had mentioned that. And I'm thinking, oh, that's a good point. So I did try it out myself, and it did, in fact, count, even though they do resemble ghouls. Hit that guy. Nice. Canines here as well. Nice. Yeah, so a 3 spot for some canines here. That's pretty awesome. Forgetting about that. Yeah, so you can actually come here for your canines too. All those mongrels. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, this thing here. Let's get out of here, Jimmy boy. Oh, I got no, I'm overweight. That's what's going on. Why can't I run? Huh! Picking up too much stuff here, Jim. Let's take a carry weight booster here. Because we can. Yeah. That's better. I'm gonna say, what is going on? Where did that, where did the power armor go? Of course, I'm gonna pick up more stuff just because, type of guy. Where'd that cat go? I don't think we killed him. Yeah, I have no idea where that person went. Yeah, that's weird. Whatever. Oh, yo, white bear there. Come on, buds. Imagine he came out and clawed my face off. Be kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I have no idea where that, where the power armor went. I think they left. Still in danger, though. I'm gonna soldier way over there. Well, let's go after them, sure. $27, that's pretty good. Started off with 8. Short handmade there. Another attack dog. So that's, was that 5 attack dogs? It's pretty decent, actually. How many do we need here? Oh, just need 2 more. Well, that's not too bad. So quite a few communists here because we started off with 8, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, the one in the power armor, that person hightailed it. They said, no, I want no part of that cat. Looks like a ghoul. Has an alien outfit on. Doesn't really know what he is. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to another spot. Summer's nice and easy here, Jim. What do we got here? Widow's Perch? Let's do it. Perfect. Before these guys here. I like the tumble there, bud. There we go. Killing an enemy 30 for 30. Nice. Just like that. Grab some stuff here. That's quite the position to be in there, buds. Nice. And I think we're done. Let's take a look here. We are. Again, we have all week to complete these Invaders from Beyond, so yeah, we have all week for that. Funny how it only shows 1. And I completed it twice. Interesting. So again, we will have daily, weekly challenges every day. So I assume the weekly one, if you did the one for today, you're good. So if you complete multiples like I did, where we completed 2 of them here in one day, we only get credit for the 1. Alright, so just kind of keep that in mind. There's nothing wrong with the game. That's just the way they have it set up. Let's go to our camp here. We'll take a look at Weapon of the Day. Why not? Getting pretty close to the hour. Not too bad, though. I think we did pretty good. Especially with this type of weapon that we have. It's an event. Weapon of the Day here. Jem, what do we got? 2-shot Flatwoods Monster high-powered alien disintegrator. +1 projectiles, +25% damage the last round in the magazine. Has a 25% chance to deal 100% damage. Plus 3 perception. 2 shot, last shot perception. Really nice weapon. High powered receiver. Definitely wouldn't use this weapon without that high powered receiver for sure. Flatwood's monster paint, which makes it look pretty awesome. 80 times 2 electrical damage. Alien blaster rounds. Single fire. 6 in the mag. 5 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. What do you want to call it? Just a simple rifleman build here, Jimmy boy. Well, wrong button. There we go. So under perception, we have rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire, arms of steel, arms keeper, bandolier, fireproof, suppressor, tenderizer, covert operative, evasive, white knight, adrenaline. These random luck cards which randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, of course these don't change for me. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Where are we at here with the score? 152, beautiful. Thanks, game. Thanks. Alright, we made her. It's good. Haha. Yes, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Andrew Demon, Confounded Rage, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Pickerest, Benny Bunny, Gwen Tretno, Tony Watson. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.